Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I am so excited that you are here. Welcome. It is Tuesday. Tuesday, right? So we've made it through Monday. And so you're already ahead of the game. You're here, right? You know what? You are so blessed. You you are so blessed. The fact that you have breath in your body, the fact that you're able to have another day to getting it right. That you have now 24 hours to make the decision to do what you wanted to do yesterday, right? You have infinite of opportunities today. So make the right decision and get it right today. I don't care how yesterday looked. I don't care what whoever said what to you. I don't care if you did something that you knew in your mind that was like, God, please forgive me. Because whatever. You know what I'm saying? Today is a new day. And I'm so glad that you are here. You are so worthy. You are enough. You got this. You have the strength. You have the tenacity and the ambition to go after everything that you want to see in your life. Everything. And so, again, welcome to Morning Motivation. This is my QR. Wait, figure it out. This is my QR code that has my links that we're going to talk about today, as well as being able to visit my website. My name is Alicia Richardson. I'm a brand strategist and business coach. And today we have been talking, or this week, we have been talking about making the move, right? We are talking about initiating the things that we want to see within ourselves, whether it's, making that first step to go live, making that first step to start your business, making that first step to have self-care, making that first step to put yourself first, right? Whatever that move is for you, whatever it is for you, that's what we're talking about this week, is actually getting into action. But also in the way we're doing it is by talking about the excuses that we tell ourselves. Yesterday, Monday, we talked about I am not ready, right? That phrase, I am not ready. That's what we talked about yesterday. Today, we are talking about what will people say. Now, hold on, because I know like a lot of you guys are saying like, yeah, I don't really care about what nobody say. I am me. I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna keep doing me. And whoever got a problem with it, so what, right? I know that's what you said. It's okay. However, beyond all of the exterior bravado, I know on the inside that there is something that is, there's like a voice in your head, right? That says, if I do this, if I start this, I just know somebody gonna say this. You know what? Or this person has told me this, or even if you've mentioned it to someone, like you've told somebody what your plans were, and they immediately just like, you trying to do what? Now, are you the same person who dot, right? So, and those things begin to play and replay in our minds, right? What will people say? And so today we're going to just go ahead and knock this one out the park. You're right. It does not matter what anyone has to say. If you know that you want to do something, go after it. I do not care what it is, as long as it's legal. Go after it. Okay. There are times where there's been many of times my entire journey, right? My entire journey of getting to where I am today, there has always been someone who told me that, oh, that's not right. Or they nitpick everything that you do, forgetting, right, that this is an experience. That's what we talked about. This is an experience and a journey, and it's a learning journey. And so what they like to do is they like to nitpick at little things that you may have said wrong. Like that's what I tell people up front. I might spell something wrong. I might say something wrong, but guess what? The show's gonna go on. So It's going to happen. People are going to talk. People are going to say what they want to say, right? But if you allow their words to stop you from going after what you want to go after, you have to do some serious soul searching to why their words are so powerful that it physically has a physical impact on you, a physical impact, right? And let's be real, it definitely starts from as we're growing up. It starts from when we're younger and we're told what we can do, what we can't do. You know, we pretty much base our life off of what someone else says, right? We grew up that way. But there comes a time in our life to where we have to begin to listen to our own voice. We have to begin to validate our own voice and stop validating what someone else has to say. What are you telling yourself? What do you have to say? Are you agreeing with what they're saying? Is that why you haven't moved? Because you believe what they're saying? I'm just asking a question. And so how do we begin to validate that voice? How do we begin to strengthen your voice on the inside? Because right now, what it looks like or what it seems like, right, when we say, well, what will people say, right? That means that their voice, I'm just keep their voice is this big. God's voice is this big, and your voice is this big. At what point are you going to let your voice be louder than that other person's voice? Of course, it should not be louder than God's voice. So God's voice should obviously be this big. Your voice inside of his voice, and everybody else's voice is like this. So we got to get to a point and maybe even start out tuning out everyone else. Let's just ignore everybody else and let's just jump into it and just say, they are going to say something, right? But what effect will it have on you getting to where you're trying to go? Right? So you have to begin to not accept what they're saying, but know that they're going to say, but believe in yourself, hear your voice louder than you hear theirs, and jump. Okay? The only reason their words can stay permanent in your life is if you allow it to. So your action steps today is I want you to write out what you want to do. Okay? And I want you to write out all the things that someone could say about you. Make a long list, however long you want, whatever list someone can say about you. At the bottom of the list, I want you to write, so what? I have to get it done. That's all I want you to write. After you make that list, at the bottom of that list, I want you to write, so what? I have to get it done. And so, and you can even take it a step further and put some scripture behind that. What has God told you about you? What has God told you about the vision he's given you, right? So many people have said, I promise you, going live is one of the biggest things that I hear people so scared to do. One, because they're not comfortable in front of the camera. Well, how do you get comfortable in front of a camera? How? Tell me, how do you get comfortable in front of a camera? Put it in chat. By being on camera, by getting in front of the camera and actually doing it. I shared yesterday about how my first time on camera, that was my memory. And so as that being my memory, I'm seeing how stiff I was and my personality wasn't there. And I was just so uncomfortable. But yet, I did it. Hear me now. Hear me roar. You know? So that's our focus today. Now, if this, and I know it has impacted you, right? I want you to join me for my free event that is this Saturday, and it is called Overcome Perfectionism. Go from stuck to getting it done. Free webinar November 13th at 10 a.m. You register on Eventbrite. If you're on Facebook, if you go to my page, it's in the Learn More, or you can scan this QR code, and it will take you to the link where you can register and learn more about it and what your transformation is going to be, what you're going to gain from actually participating in this free event. I don't know how many times if I said that you can empower yourself or overcome all of these issues that we're talking about this week for free. I'm just saying, at this point, you're stopping yourself from growing and going after what you want because this is free, right? So I hope to see you there. And the link will be in the description, or it is in the description. My name is Alicia Richardson. Be sure to share, tag your friends, tag everybody. Have a wonderful, beautiful Tuesday and a great rest of your week. I cannot wait for tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be real good. I will see you all then.